My loves, today's video turned out way cooler than I imagined it would.
There's fish, chicken fillet, ketchup, so many cute things. So let's start with our first tip that I'm dying to show you. Well, you saw that a few videos ago I put nail polish in my silicone mold and this was the result. It turned out really cool, didn't it? Now it's time to test the glue. Will the result turn out well? I used slime glue because it was really the one I had the most of. You saw the size of the giant jar, but I'm sure that white glue or styrofoam glue would give very similar results. Since I didn't want everything to be transparent, I used dye, some dyes I had here at home. They're food coloring, just the regular kind. I also played around with little beads, but it could have been stars or glitter. If you don't have dye, you can try using spices. By the way, I think I'm going to do that in a video for you guys because I also want to see the result. As long as you don't use things with sugar, I think it's totally fine. Well, and you can already see how it turned out. I loved it. I let it dry for about 24 hours, maybe a little more. This is definitely a much more affordable option compared to nail polish. I thought these little pieces turned out more like gelatin. I totally loved them, you guys. And if you want to see any other material inside this little mold, don't forget to let me know in the comments. Shall we make little chicken pieces out of toilet paper? Crispy chicken pieces, actually. They could be nuggets, breaded chicken, chicken strips. Okay, Lara, they already got it. You saw that I just shredded the toilet paper and added glue. I thought it was white glue, but I suspect I put a little bit of slime glue in this container because the color turned out really weird. But that's okay. The important thing is that almost any glue works. And paint too, I didn't have time to mention it. Mix in a little bit of orange paint. I hope everyone saw that. The important thing is that we have a lump like this one. Now just wet your hands a little. Let's shape some little meatballs. Don't forget to put them on a surface where they won't stick when they dry. There's no secret here. Pretty much any shape will look like nuggets or something similar. Let's wait for them to dry and hope to find a picture. No offense, but one as pretty as mine in some supermarket flyer in your city. But honestly, I think it will be pretty easy to find. Every time I look, there are cool pictures. Sweethearts, remember that you can always draw. That looks really nice too. So, sweethearts, did you like the little chicken pieces? I thought they turned out really cute. Another really nice alternative is to take this little ball we made and shape some little fillets. They can be a little bigger. And after they're nice and dry, we put them on a little tray. I don't know about your city, but usually when I go to the market, well, not usually, but I always see some fillets in little trays. The little tray, my loves, I made it with Eva foam, but it could have been made with cardboard. I also like to take barcodes, little stickers that I think are cool from other products too. I just stick them together with tape, usually side by side. It seems like it's going to look terrible, I know. But in the end, the result almost always turns out really cool. To be honest, I think I like this one better. What about you? The strips or the little fillets? Tell me. This ketchup, my loves, if I had known it was so easy to make, I definitely would have made it before. This clay I'm using is called porcelain, but it could be EVA clay. You could even shape it with cardboard and it would work. I'll show you in another video. For those who don't know, there is a super easy homemade cold porcelain recipe here on the channel. Just look for it and you'll find it. And for the modeling here, I didn't follow the packaging exactly, but I tried to make something similar because I knew I was going to cut out the label later. That image from the beginning of the video, so you always look at the shape that's in your catalog and then you try to imitate it more or less. I waited for it to dry a little. I like to use nail polish, but any paint would work. And now it's just about having fun with the finishing touches. It's the same thing here, my darlings. You can draw the packaging, or you can also look for an image on the internet and print it out. Just don't decide not to make it because you think you don't have the materials. Look how cute this is. I loved it. Well, you've probably seen a lot of these kinds of fish images too, especially in supermarket flyers. Okay, I know they're not the friendliest images in the world, but my loves, I've always really wanted to use this kind of image. I just didn't know how yet, you know? So, my loves, I took a little piece of modeling clay. I tried to shape the fish image with the clay, but it didn't turn out quite right. Ideally, you should have 2 images of it, front and back. That way you can hide that chubby part in the middle, which is actually the volume of the fish. I just tried to imitate the color of the fish a little bit in the middle. I painted it gray and silver and tried to spread the paint really well. And in the end, my loves, I thought it was going to go completely wrong. But at least from my point of view, I like the result. Guys, doesn't this fish look just like the real thing? And on the tray, how do you think it will look? I think it's going to look even better. The tray is made with EVA foam and plastic wrap. I hope it's common for it to come on a tray. Honestly, I don't remember. I'm going to cut out some more pictures from supermarket flyers to make this little picture game. Pretend that the fish, who knows, might be certified.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
I definitely don't know if this is good or bad. This was the most realistic miniature I've ever made. I made a fake bread roll some time ago, but since I was feeling a bit lazy that day, I just put cotton inside. Yeah, it happens. Who hasn't? Yes, I get lazy too, but since I'm feeling productive today, you can see it, right, my loves? I'm not always like this, you know. I decided that besides the packaging, yes, I was going to make my own bread rolls. Bread rolls as usual, made with cold porcelain. Oh, not to brag, but I love cold porcelain so much. I try to stay away from it a little because I know a lot of people don't like it. But before I know it, I realize I'm using my beloved cold porcelain again. The painting could have been done with makeup, it could, and with paint too, but now I use pigment. For those who make a lot of pieces, it's really worth it to buy pigment. I'll tell you more about that later. Look, they're already dry. Just kidding, I waited 24 hours for them to dry. How cute. They turned out so nice. Remember, you can also make your own homemade version of the little roll. Just grab a popcorn or bread bag. You can use craft paper too, and adjust it to the size you want. It looks like a bakery bag. I really like this version too. And you, what did you think? Did you approve? So which one do you prefer? The homemade roll or the store-bought one? Tell me. Are your dolls tired of shopping and not having anywhere to put their things? I think they need a little shopping bag. With any paper, really any kind, you can make this little bag. Adjust it to the size you want, close it with any tape. Use tape to make the handle too. Super easy. Just roll up a strip of paper. It would look really cute if you used a little ribbon too, maybe a satin ribbon. It's like I always say, my loves. The important thing is to use your imagination and never forget that the best material we have is the one we have on hand. Yeah, my loves, today I really outdid myself, huh? I got carried away with all these little things. Did you like it? Don't forget to tell me everything you want me to make. And today we'll wrap things up here.
And that was today's video, my loves. Did you like it? I hope so. I love you all so much.
Big kiss and see you in the next video.